Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Batman, my favorite character.
Ray's not gonna hear this.
You never know. He lurks sometimes.
The chance is never zero.
Gotta keep Justin happy anyway. All right, kids, welcome back. That's right, to another episode of We Are the Night,
The Batman Podcast.
and he will show up this week, but we have a bunch of Catwoman.
Forget about Batman. It's not about Batman.
Anyway,
Ray's like, yes. Are you talking Black Canary? No, babes. We're talking Catwoman.
wow. Oh,
I mean, another sexy woman in black leather, but still.
He might be here.
And even better, her face is covered, so you know.
Wow.
If you know, you know.
Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, speaking of a woman who conceals her identity
and wields a whip. It is Lilith Hellfire. What is up, people?
And for the other woman this episode, and also an international terrorist.
So many relatable people in this episode.
All right, so yes.
And just to remind you, Catwoman, it's not just for boys.
No. Oh my.
It's not just for boys.
Depending what version you talk about.
Those boobs scare me.
Oh yeah.
Booty
It is very reminiscent of Steven Splat's art. Actually, now that I think about certain people who draw Catwoman.
I mean, Jim Balance, holy crap. Like, yeah, the basketball.
Yeah. It's like, look out, Power Girl, you've got competition.
Those boobs scare me.
All right, so yes, today we will be talking Catwoman Annual 2 and a two-parter from Batman the Animated Series, The Cat and the Claw.
Parts 1 and 2, baby.
Yep, the first appearance of Catwoman. One of the first, two of the first episodes.
Well, it is technically in...
Yeah.
When you air the series, it is the first 2 episodes of the Batman animated series, although it was the 15th and 16th produced. But because we were fresh off the heels of Batman Returns with Catwoman, they wanted to test the interest, so that's why those 2 episodes are first. Plus, they wanted to start the series off with their original creation of Red Claw to see how that would land with audiences, much like they would do with Harley Quinn later on. Although we only see Red Claw one more time after this in season 2. And then we never see her again until 30 years later.
Oh, yeah, you could tell, like, they were, riding.
Because the next one is, like, on leather wings with freaking Man-Bat. They were just... Listen.
Yeah, but you could tell they had Batman Returns on the mind. I mean, a blonde Catwoman. I mean... Adrienne Barbeau's voice is not that dissimilar to Michelle Pfeiffer, so
yeah, like I said, they definitely the movie definitely influenced a lot. I feel like we never really give a credit to like Tim Burton, although we shouldn't because he's canceled nowadays. Well, he's always been canceled for me. Tim Burton's always been a freaking weirdo. I mean, his best friend's Johnny Depp and his wife was Helena Bonham Carter, and he always put them in movies together as like husband and wife. It's a whole thing about Tim Burton that I just I've never really vibed with. So
yeah, Kiss My Wife.
Whole thing.
All right.
So.
All right, so before we get to the episode, should we do the issue Catwoman Annual 2?
Yes, let's do this. I realized that I have this full run now. I finally completed it. It's the stack is looming over me right now. I actually finished it like the week of Christmas, I think it was. So yeah. So this one actually is autographed. I found it in a Batman autograph, like on the inside part, and I'm like, okay, that was a choice. That was a choice. Poor kid probably didn't know what he was doing. It's fine.
And yes, this will be a theme for the next couple weeks. We'll be focusing on a villain and doing like a year one story and their first.
Because we're DC now, basically. We're DC Comics. Suck it.
Hell,
One bad day!
in our animated series, like next week will be Man Bat. We have Poison Ivy coming up.
We just really wanted to watch Batman the Animated Series and make you listen to our rambly thoughts. That's all.
Hey, it's not too
It's
long ago.
2023. What are you gonna do?
It's not too long ago we lost our Lord and Savior Kevin Conroy. So
yeah, seriously, it prompted a rewatch from a lot of fans. The DVDs are freaking outrageously expensive. Shame on scalpers. That's why you had to be cool and have this on VHS and DVD. I want the Blu-ray edition too, and I have to have Mark Hamill sign the Blu-ray edition, obviously.
Yeah, I have the DVD.
And whoever else is still alive.
Yeah, I have DVD. Blu-ray would be great.
Yeah. They should definitely do one and like do some more new updated commentary maybe.
Oh yeah,
and they could talk about like the impact of
Mm-hmm. I mean, especially with Kevin gone. Yes, get Mark Hamill in there.
Yeah.
All right, but we are going to start with Catwoman Annual 2 from July 1995.
Boy, does it look like the mid-90s. I mean, not only like I told you, when I take people to go like comic book shopping with me, I only want these certain logos. If it doesn't have these 3 logos on it, I don't want it. And that is definitely one of the logos that I'm like, yes, it must have one of these logos.
The DC with the 4 stars around it. Damn it. Yes, Catwoman Year 1, writers Jordan B. Gorfinkel and, yes, writer, not artist, Jim Ballant.
Yeah, no, that's who actually signed the inside of the cover. I was like, oh, they could have told the kid to put it on the front. What an asshole.
Whoa! Well,
who signs it on the inside? Like, tell the kid put it on the front.
Morning, kids. Little Hellfire woke up full hot today.
Well, I'm hungover, so you know.
Oh, hungry and angry.
That's why the camera's not on. Sorry, kids. Mama had fun last night.
Whoa. All right. Complete topic change. All right, tell us about your Friday night.
No. That's for Salty Patty.
Whoa.
That is not for We Are the Knights. But let's just say that Bruce Wayne's persona definitely inspired a little bit of Little Hellfire.
Whoa. You're with a woman with a whip? What?
Maybe. You don't know?
Don't judge me.
No kink shaming.
No, we don't want to shame you. No, we want to celebrate you. All right, penciler and inker James Hodgkins, colorist Buzz Setzer, letterer Albert the Guzman, and editor Mr. Dennis O'Neill.
Yep, that's right. Dennis, put some respect on it. Rest in power, sir.
Yes.
This issue actually kind of reminds me a little bit of the episode that we're going to talk about, how it starts out, just a little bit.
Yeah. Selina Kyle crashes out of a high-rise window, bleeding from her side. A string of pearls clutched in one hand.
She's clutching her pearls.
And it's always pearls in this universe, isn't it?
She knows. Everyone knows. That's how I know everybody knows.
She isn't wearing a mask, and she doesn't have a weapon. She falls into the water outside the apartment building. Inside, the owners of the apartment she robbed are upset. The man scowls and comforts the woman, who is crying, and the police collect a piece of glass with Selina's blood on it.
Real Shaggy.
Mm-hmm. They send divers into the water to search for her, but she crawls out of the lake on the opposite shore. Selina falls into semi-consciousness as a gang of men surround her and drag her off.
At least it isn't a gang of cats.
Oh, I know. We're just stuck in Little Hellfire's hard drive. And if any piece of equipment ever earned the name hard drive, it's Little Hellfire's. They throw
Remember,
her.
kids, SSD, not HDD.
Oh my! They throw her into her room where her hair is shaved off while Holly and Stan watch.
Oh, Holly, what did you do?
Yeah.
And I just love that her name is Holly Robinson, because it reminds me of Holly Robinson Pete, obviously, of Hanging with Mr. Cooper and 21 Jump Street fame.
Oh yeah.
Who is extremely wildly popular at this particular time too, so it always just gives me a chuckle. But F Stan, guys, screw that guy. I'm like Cartman,
Oh,
screw that guy.
So yeah, keeping it clean. All right, Selina lays low in the East End for months, working for Stan. Again, we had to loop in the Batman year one.
Cause it's Catwoman year one.
It's fine.
Next thing you know, we're gonna have Catwoman a bad day. Shit, and I'm just gonna absolutely lose it when that happens.
I mean, we are getting that issue this month. I think that's Catwoman One Bad Day. I think it was supposed to be last month, but
Yeah, it was supposed to be last month. So maybe they tweaked it. I don't know, because the One Bad Day stories are absolute garbage. Sorry.
Unless they're gonna double up and do her and Bane this month.
Probably.
Oh my.
They gotta stay on track for the new stuff that they're putting out. So probably.
Well, the cops search for her, though they must have given up by now. She remembers the saying, "There's no cops in the East End, only customers." As she stares out the window, a client.
Remember, all cops are bastards, kids.
Oh damn! A client comes to hire her services as a dominatrix.
Where's the whoops? There you
go. Speaking of a Friday night. After he falls asleep, pale, she
actually, if you hear the doorbell, that's my Egg McMuffin. No, don't mind. Don't never you mind.
Oh God, she's gonna Uber herself. Oh my God. Oh damn. All right. Where?
What guy walks around with gallery security net plans? Like really?
One who's trying to
in Gotham? In the East End of Gotham? I don't think so.
It's a trap.
Sounds like a setup to me.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
God, I need that drop.
I thought we used to have it.
No. That's just how good my impression is.
Oh God, Phil. You're on like Esther Lover delusion. Calm down.
Well. Oh, shut up. There's your Egg McMuffin. After he falls asleep, she digs through his belongings and finds plans for Galler Galleries security. Galler Galleries? Oh, balance.
I mean, that is worse than anything Stanley could ever come up with.
Excelsior!
That hurts my brain a little bit, to be honest.
I know. What she considers a sign she might be going back into business sooner than she expected. She jumps out the window in her gear as the sleeping client grins at her fleeing figure. Hale.
I know you're blonde, but not really, but she's having a blonde moment right now. If she just thought about it 2 extra minutes.
Yeah. At the Galler Gallery, Selina climbs down into the basement and shuts off the master control box, which turns off the security system. She then runs upstairs to grab what she can, including the amulet of Inui. But while she's in the process of robbing the gallery, something hits her from behind and knocks her down.
Hey-oh. Somebody donkey punched her. Uh-oh.
Never do that. Never do that, bitch.
I'm trying to donkey now, bitch. Exactly.
She sends her whip. Oh, God. I feel like I'm dealing with web shooters here. She sends her whip flying at her attacker, but he catches it in midair. She tries to overcome him, but he deflects all her attacks, lands his own, and derides her as a girl. He claims that because she touched the amulet of Inui, she's defiled it due to her gender. But once he's defeated her, he takes it away. Yeah, she rubbed her womanhood all over it. Hell. Selina rouses herself and pursues him. She stuns a man as she goes to get inside his car, and she steals his car, even though she doesn't know how to drive. Selina wonders whether she was set up. Finding those plans was too convenient. She thinks as she drives up to a dojo where her attacker has stopped. She breaks in, only to be surrounded by more ninja who deride her as a girl. Her original attacker tries to take her out, but Selina kicks him away from her. A new voice scolds Kai for his bad stance and asks him who this woman is. Kai says she is a cat burglar, and the stranger asks the cat what she seeks. To her own surprise, Selina replies, knowledge. The armless spoilers. The armless master senses the truth to her words, and he accepts her as his student over Kai's objections. For weeks, Kai forces Selina to get up at 5 a.m. To practice the unique kata the armless master invented as part of his blend of every martial arts form. He blended every martial arts form together. Who does that sound like?
Exactly. I'm just like, they just really wanted her to be Lady Shiva at this point, and I don't know why.
They wanted to be female Batman is what they wanted.
Batman.
Lady Shiva, like I
My
said.
favourite character.
I know.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
They wanted her to be Batman, Lady Shiva, Robin Hood. He wants to discourage her, but
Talia.
I don't know. Her costume's zipped at this point. He wants to discourage her, but Selina's unafraid. She continues to call him Pie mockingly. He grows angry and threatens to break her right before the armless master interrupts them. Selina gets one over Kai by claiming he was showing her a move and offering to demonstrate for the master. Kai laughs, convinced Selina will fail because she doesn't need his lessons, but Selina has been practicing on her own. Selina's natural ability to master a move by only seeing it once helps her win over Kai.
Like I said.
Taskmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh my god.
That's a pretty dope, actually believable skill, though.
Yes. But oh my god, 90s, man. We're starting to make her like female Bat-God.
Yeah. She definitely has some plot armor a lot of other people don't, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Needs a lot more plot armor.
And I'm just gonna say, she's not even Batman's most interesting love interest. Like, of all, we've thrown away a lot of good characters, Which is why I think I probably appreciate Gotham, the TV show, their take on it, where he ends up with the other crazy one. I always thought Dr. Tompkins was a little crazy, so they.
Well, that was Jim Gordon. Remember, he's the one who drove her crazy.
Yeah, as he does literally in the comics and on live action. So
yeah,
mark my words, if we ever get the Batman 2.
Oh my.
Because he's always arguing with his wife about Batman in every single damn movie.
What have you done to her marriage?
Batman. My favourite character.
My favorite biscuit.
I love Batman.
You're tearing us apart, Batman.
What has come between us?
My favorite biscuit.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. He can't improvise, so after Selina takes a hard hit, she remains on the floor and kicks out at his lunging body. What is this? Last night, he bends over, clutching his stomach. When she is unsuspecting, he kicks her in the back. Oh, damn.
Because only a bully will hit you behind your back.
Hey-oh.
Trying to donkey punch me now, bitch. Exactly.
The armless master isn't impressed by their brawling. He sends Kai to cleanse himself, Hale, and attend to the morning sessions.
Like a cold shower, am I right, boys?
But he asks Selina to come with him, Hale. In his private chambers, the armless master compliments...
Who's Stephen Strange?
Who'd you say is Stephen trying to get some strange what?
Exactly.
Selina asks him if he isn't worried about what Kai will do with the skills he learned from the armless master out in the real world, and the master says that's a needless expenditure of worry. All he cares about is teaching. He then asks Selina to make him tea, and when she says she doesn't know how, he says her education will be...
He's British! You don't know how to make tea! Ori! You don't know what a kettle is! Ori!
Oh my. We'll be some finer arts. I mean, or is that more chauvinistic?
I hate that internet discourse. Americans don't know what a kettle... We have a microwave! You idiot!
Is that kind of chauvinistic too? It's like, a woman doesn't know how to make something in the kitchen. Get out of here.
Exactly. It is the 90s.
Kai complains to his lackeys about Selina, and they speculate whether she is a cop or maybe the sensei's lover. Kai doesn't believe any of that, but he does wonder where she disappears to for days at a time, especially since she comes back more skilled than before. Well, is she his lover? Well, I mean, he is an armless master.
You might need a helping hand.
Hey,
Some would say even a friendly reach around. If you know, you know.
whoa! Well, we're not getting
No,
one.
no! Oh my god! So if this was like a Black Label book, they'd show him like with his foot. He's extremely
Wow.
flexible with his foot.
Well, we know what Lilith was watching last night.
Yeah, no, I'm not Joss Whedon. I'm not into foot porn. Sorry.
Lubricated eels are the best.
Or Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, damn.
Only terrible people are into foot fetishes, I've noticed. That's the trend. No offense if you have a foot fetish, but you might be a terrible person. You might want to do a little inner work there. It's a trend I've noticed.
I'm sorry, I try not to kink shame anyone, but that's kind of weird. Back in Selina's apartment, Holly wakes her up and says things are blowing up over by Robinson Park. Holly turns on the TV and they learn that Batman is surrounded by police officers in an abandoned tenement building. They pull on
As he should be. Get him! Kill him! Beat him up! That's for Ray.
So yeah, right now we are, yes, we're smack in the middle of Batman year one.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
Selina and Holly stand close enough to the police that they can hear their
If he's not gonna use it, I'm gonna go make a parody podcast.
Yes. Oh my god, I need to make a parody poster with his face on it.
Yep.
Selina is impressed to hear Batman took a bullet wound for a cat's sake, and when the cat escapes the building, she holds out her arms for it. Then the sky darkens as bats descend. Selina covers Holly's body with her own and thinks that Batman must have supernatural powers to control bats. But then she sees him escape the building, running instead of flying, and bleeding, and she decides he must only be a man. Selina bustles Holly into an ambulance to get checked out as Kai watches, balancing a knife on his finger. Selina considers how Batman is only human, but he unnerves people so much they don't realize it until he's long gone. And she decides that's what was missing about her previous attempts at thievery. She buys a high-tech costume and fixes it up so it looks like a cat.
See, this just proves it is Batman's fault. Everything in Gotham is Batman's fault.
Yup.
Well, the Waynes, but I won't get into that right now.
And at least the mouse suit.
Oh God, the mouse suit.
Yeah, and I love how they like subtly work in the purple one too, because she's like, I have two. I got two of them. She takes the costume on.
Huntress is like, no.
Ooh, a little cat fight.
Cat fight, Jerry.
She takes the costume on a test run, the Peterson Pier. Oh, God, more alliteration. The most upscale mall in Gotham County, which will soon become noteworthy as the first place.
Oh God, Gotham City and they really are New York.
Mm-hmm. Will become noteworthy as the first place robbed by the cat.
Woman. Woman.
Woman. She breaks in to steal only a single cup with a cat pattern on it. Security guards surround her and briefly capture her, but she uses what she learned from Kai to fight them off. As she runs away, she scoffs at the name they use for her, Catwoman. Selina makes tea for the armless master. And
hey, yo, cat lady! Cat lady!
Oh my God, she is hungover. Jerry Lewis. And when he compliments her progress, she said it is only due to his teaching. He apologizes for Kai's truancy, but he would have had to take over her training soon enough anyway. She was progressing so quickly. Selina takes a sip of tea out of the cup she stole from Peterson Pier. She knows Kai is up to something. Oh, they're spilling the tea on Kai. Kai has broken into a TV station and killed 2 employees. He plays several recordings of people discussing Catwoman's crimes, and his eyes narrow. Harvey Bullock, Agent Galliant, who doesn't give the agency he works for, and the coroner, Miss Flanagan, examine the body of Matkowski from Vice, who is on the take.
Flanagan should have been Katkowski.
Ah.
But with a K, see.
Flanagan comments on the skill of his killer to rupture the internal organs without puncturing the skin. though Matkowski was also stabbed through the chest. Bullock compares it to the 2 murders from the TV station last month. Galliant says they need to know whom Matkowski was on the take from to find their killer. Selina completes her training at the dojo after a year, and the Armless Master declares her his right-hand woman.
Ha!
She's a busy woman.
That's a handful.
Oh! Yes.
That's a mouthful.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
That's a handful. Easy there, Phil. This isn't salty and petty. Easy there.
I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
Salty and petty. That night, to celebrate, Selina goes to the Babgalgian consulate as they honor Commissioner Grogan for his work on behalf of their frozen but oil-rich country. Selina walks through the party like she belongs there until she reaches the bathroom, where she changes into her Catwoman costume. She doesn't get far before she is stopped by Hellhound. Selina and Kai recognize each other in spite of their costumes. Oh yeah, it is the 90s. Hellhound shows Catwoman that he has already stolen the catacomb diamonds that she came for, and they fight. They go crashing down into the ballroom, which is filled with cops, and they continue fighting. Grogan demands to know where Gordon is as Catwoman and Hellhound fight, and his underling explains that Captain Gordon is across town on that Joker case. Yes, he's not happy. Anyway, Gordon says these kinds of events aren't for him. Hellhound tells Catwoman it is time to end the cycle of cat and dog, and as he prepares to stab her, he reveals that he believes this murder will allow him to shed his human form and gain the power of the Hound. Last year, he almost entered the sacred realm of Velek. All men think so. But Catwoman stopped that when she touched the amulet of Inui and ruined the ceremony. Catwoman can make amends now, he says, by letting him kill her. The Catwoman scratches him across the face and calls him one sick puppy before escaping. Without God, what
cats and dogs, man. It's raining cats and dogs.
I mean, seriously, what kind of incel is he? Please, I'll obtain spiritual nirvana if you let me penetrate you.
With a sword.
Hell. That's not a sword.
Don't fall for it, girls. It's never just the tip.
Whoa! Honestly, we try. Come on.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Catwoman lands on a rooftop where the Armless Master blames himself for her crimes, but Selina unmasks herself and says he can't take responsibility for other people's actions. He agrees, and he doesn't. He asks Song Li to hand Selina a chest which holds a small cat statue. He says that those with green eyes, like the two of them, share the spirit of the cat. The Armless Master and Song Li walk away, and Selina pulls her mask back up. As she leaps away, she wonders what Batman is up to tonight. Destroying the town. Nothing much. All right.
This was unnecessary backstory that'll never be canon, so whatever.
I mean, even within a few years, a year or two of this, weren't they already like changing up her origin and stuff? And
yeah, the mafia suits are so much better. Although it gives Huntress vibes. Again, they put her in the purple, so you know what I mean. Like, that's kind of been my struggle with Catwoman. It's like none of her backstories really fit for me.
Yeah. In this issue, Selina Kyle says that her mother died when she was a baby, but in most renditions of Catwoman's history, Maria Kyle commits suicide when her daughter is an adolescent.
Yeah.
Selina Kyle
describes... So she has one more thing in common with Batman.
Exactly. Selina Kyle describes herself as washed up at 19, shortly before she becomes Catwoman, and furthermore claims she was on the streets by 6th grade, probably after, as she tells it, the director of her orphanage left her for dead. No other account of her origins mentions Selina spending time in an orphanage, though it doesn't directly contradict the account given in Catwoman, her sister's keeper. It is possible, however, that the orphanage director was a mistake and Gorfinkel meant the director of the juvenile detention facility who left Selina for dead in Catwoman number 0.
Same difference.
Ser-
Orphanage, juvie. If you know, you know, unfortunately. Really, Batman should do more for orphanages, but that's just me. And juvenile detention centers and grad students. Just fund the people, damn it!
Hey,
Fund them!
Hey, he gives orphans jobs. Come on.
Only one at a time. Hell.
How many human shields do you need at one time?
If he wanted Gotham to be a better place, he would be more about... Like we all know, Batman is the alter ego. I mean, no, Bruce Wayne's the alter ego.
Exactly.
Do some good with it. He's on the list of eat the rich.
That's true.
At least Lex Luthor's trying to protect us from a rogue renegade alien. You know.
Oh, yes, here we go. I did remember this. I had to look this up. So, yes, I was right. And the Armless Master. Remember what happens to the Armless Master?
No, not really.
Well, he's the instructor for many students. It's ironic because you mentioned a name. He was the instructor for many students and has a large number of disciples. Yes, of course, 2 of his students were Catwoman and Hellhound. He was killed by Lady Shiva, disguised with the mask of Tengu, when she was attempting to retrain a weakened Bruce Wayne to his former skill level.
God, that's a terrible story. Yeah, okay.
Stay tuned when Justin and I get to Night's End.
Justin, I just want to shout you out for doing the Lord's work, because I am no way rehashing that. That was traumatic reading that damn story.
After his death, his 7 greatest disciples went after the man in the mask they believed to be the
It's
killer.
all coming back to me. It's probably why I thought Lady Shiva instantly. My brain's like, no, we're protecting you. Don't think too hard. And then here comes Phil.
Night's End.
Can I just... All 7 freaking DC books were Batman related this week.
Oh wait, dude, which books did you get this week? Because you know what happened. I believe this happened in a lot of stores. I got last week's or this week's books last week because I guess DC must have sent both weeks shipments last week.
Yeah, I think I did get last.
Because it was at the newest issue of Batman.
Which one is it? 31 or 32?
I think it was 31.
Yeah, 31.
It's
Batman Night Watch number 5, Dark Knight Steel number 9.
Yeah.
Gotham City Year 1 number 4.
Yeah.
Joker the Man Who Stopped Laughing number 4. Poison Ivy number 8, and Sword of Azrael number 6.
Poison Ivy's still good.
No, yeah, it's really good. It was the best DC book this week, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, and of course the Joker backup story in the Joker the Man Who Stopped Laughing issue, blowing up the internet.
It's just an impreg spell. Grow up. How old are you? Everybody's okay with an impreg spell.
Well, the spell went awry because Zatanna was trying to make him sterile.
It didn't go awry. She did it just what she wanted to do.
Instead, he got pregnant with a mud baby. Kids.
Different from a burrito baby.
I saw someone online saying if she has all that power, why don't she just cast a spell to make him sane?
There's no magic powerful enough for that. And in my personal opinion, I don't even think Joker's insane. He's just a narcissistic psychopath. There's no cure for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, look at
honestly, that's my take. That's been my take. Modern Joker is just a narcissistic psychopath. He's not actually crazy. He just plays the system like everybody else in Gotham. He got a suit, a shtick, a theme, and he loves money, and he loves tormenting the bats and anybody else he can get his hands on.
Oh yeah, those narcissistic psychopaths just love that money.
We need the money, gimme.
Yes, this might have been a subliminal shot at Elon Musk, but that's none of my business. Or Jeff Bezos.
I thought you were gonna say Washington D.C.
Oh. No, but like the thing that pisses me off about Elon Musk the most, and maybe Noel, if you're listening, you'll appreciate it. He's like, no, make a plan for world hunger. How much is it going to take to end world hunger? They actually come up with the plan. Give him a bill. It's only literally maybe 2.7% of his total wealth, right? It was like something like under like 100 million or something. He's like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
He's the villain. He ruined Twitter. He's the villain.
That's so weird when you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to help with world hunger. Oh no, that's too much money. Nah. Especially when you have the money. Nah.
I mean, literally it was like something crazy, like 2.7% of his total wealth, and he just wouldn't do it.
I know.
And you're a nepo baby anyway. You would think you would want to give away that blood money, yeah? Yeah?
And just
Okay.
and just further points out, it's just like, the 1%.
If I had $1 billion, I would be Batman.
And if
minus the human shield orphans.
I mean, if all the 1% teamed up, we could end world hunger. It's like.
Well, what good would that do them? Somebody has to be the proletariat. Let them eat cake and all.
I know.
Unfortunately, bread and circuses. That's where we're at the end of the American Empire, though. So I'm happy that I lived long enough to see it. That's all I'm happy about.
Oh, it's the end of the world. Supposedly there was a report that
there's going to be no more fish in 2035.
Oh, yeah,
there's going to be no more oil in Dubai in like 5 years or something crazy like that. So things get a little sketchy.
I didn't see it, but supposedly they did a story on 60 Minutes. Or like, the Earth stopped being sustainable in 1970 when we passed 3 billion people.
That's totally not true. that is alarmist garbage, and that has caused division in the scientific community, and that's why we are where we are today, where nobody believes anything, because that is alarmist garbage. We should definitely have taken better care of the Earth. We even healed the ozone like 2 times, but we keep fucking up. Anyway, stay tuned for Salt and Sea and Petty for more socialist rants. Poison Ivy did nothing wrong.
Yeah, come on, let's get this.
And Mr. Freeze didn't either. There, I said it.
Ice to meet you. All right, let's
get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, I guess. But yeah, Repoison Ivy number 8 is the best DC book out this week. G. Willow Wilson, keep doing your thing, baby girl. I was just like, we're fracking. I love that for us. I feel like I was like, Mark Ruffalo was like, yes, finally somebody relates to what I'm going through.
There we go. I gotta try to reach out to G. Willow Wilson, man. We talk Poison Ivy, we talk some Miss Marvel.
I'll talk her indie stuff like I always do with everybody. I'm like, hey, I know you did DC and Marvel work, but let's talk about the time you worked on Epic Comics, please.
Well, sometimes people like that, when you bring up some project that not everyone's talking about it there.
Because I was a weirdo as a kid. Like, oh, I heard you used to write for Malibu Comics. Awesome. What was that like?
Oh, well, don't say that. You're still a weirdo.
Well, weirdo and proud.
All right, let's get to some animated series here.
We'll push the play button.
All right, are you ready?
Let's do it. I told you, man, it's been loaded the whole time.
The show, everything's been loaded the whole time.
Exactly.
All right.
And as always, we don't skip the intro here, so if you're watching along, you're going to have to watch the intro.
You ready? Well, I'm at 0.
Let's do it.
3,
Me too.
2, 1, hit play. Yes, kids, we are on HBO Max. So. Skip intro. I don't think so.
That shouldn't even be an option. Why is that button crunk? Why do we even have that lever?
For stupid people? I don't know.
This is so iconic.
Oh, yeah. The Batmobile screeching out of the cave.
This reminds me of like after school, running home, grabbing my apple slices or whatever crunchy snack my mom made me.
Single, it's only children, latchkey kids.
Some pizza rolls.
Yeah, oh yeah. Throw some pizza rolls in the microwave. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to talk best 90s snacks on Salty and Petty.
It truly will be salty.
Salty and peppery. That cat. I love these opening title cards. So beautiful.
Yeah. There's a blimp.
A police blimp, no less. This is a weird choice for the costume, though.
Why?
The gray. And these are my favorite cosplayers. People who cosplay this particular cat are my favorite.
Yeah. Well, again, we did get the mouse costume in the comics by this point, and they don't want to go full Batman Returns costumes. I guess this is a nice middle ground.
Yeah. The gray always threw me off, though.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like Black Panther, honestly, like the belt. The claws, you know?
Yeah.
Those must be made of diamonds because that's the only thing that cuts glass like that. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You're not training the cat to do nothing. I don't care what you say.
They're bastards.
No. Listen, dogs were on the wrong side of civil rights. They were with the cops with the hoses. But cats, they're too unpredictable.
Oh, jeez. Now we're getting
And I
into
have 4 dogs. I love dogs. I'm just saying dogs were definitely on the wrong side of civil rights.
Oh, my God. Now we're getting into the politics with dogs.
That's what America's come to. Sorry.
And how hungover are you? Diamonds are not the only thing that cut glass.
Cold, wet, hard nipples.
I didn't see Kirsten Dunst, so he's like, who is that?
A woman in a costume.
You think maybe the gray was to mirror his suit a little bit too? Perhaps?
Maybe. Yeah. And I mean, it makes more sense blending into the night than like purple or something.
Yeah. Huntress was like, you shut up about purple!
I love purple.
Yeah, get him, Isis. She's like, ooh, look at that chest. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's not skipping arm or leg day.
Or ab day. She even has her own. She has her own grappling hook in the whip. I love it. I'm like, who does she think she is? Daredevil?
Thank God for flagpoles.
Haha, gotcha. Look at that antenna. Oh my God. Only Charlie Uster could relate.
Tristan, go up to the roof and adjust the antenna.
Yo, literal cat and mouse chase. Love it.
I love we just
like this shows you Gotham like as a whole scope. It's like I think they did a really good choice by making this the first one because this really does like open up the whole storytelling of the world.
I know, and they got right to it too.
This music hit so hard.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, foreplay.
Ooh. She scratched his head.
You know how much that cost?
Yeah. Get in the trash where you belong, Batman.
Alfred's gonna be up all night sewing that cape. You know how hard it's gonna be to ask my butler to do?
No, kitty.
When Batman saved the cat.
Aw, he thought he was Superman. Cat got your tongue. Get out of here, Bruce.
Hearing that cat whistle.
I don't think cat whistles work, but okay. It was on like Donkey Kong from that very moment.
Ah! Oh, left some shit.
It's like, I will find you.
Left something
For
behind.
science.
Here we go. The celebrity bachelor auction. Mr. Bruce Wayne, don't be shy, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Wayne? Bruce Wayne?
He's no Cosmo Kramer, but
Thirsty ass.
well, like we said, he's built. He's rich. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
He's like, oh God, can I just donate the money?
What What? How much? How much? How much? Come on, ladies. His parents died in an alley. Come on. Console him.
Who's that lady?
I know. I love all just like 1,000, 2,000. Selena just walks up. $10,000.
He's like, all right, that's what I'm talking about.
I know he's probably worried some hag was like gonna win the bidding. It's like, oh, hello.
He's like, it's okay.
He's one of those animal rights weirdos, old man.
Boo. They named her Maven.
Maven. What is she, Miss America? Does she need a chaperone?
He's like, nah, baby girl. We're going on that date. She got him blushing. She's like, yeah, you're still a billionaire who doesn't do good for the city. Screw you. Like, we gotta go.
Meanwhile, there's a high-speed police chase right outside.
I mean, it is Gotham.
That's true. Of course, the gangs have like military weaponry. Oh no, they just robbed the army. That's all. Nope, look who's out of his tux.
Yeah.
Pull over. I mean, that's. I mean, that takes out the.
Batarang!
Oh. Yeah, let's wreck the truck. I won't hit any innocent bystanders.
Yeah, you're not getting away at that point. I would have just been like, you know what? Oh, not the sewer. Croc's in there, bud.
Well, no one knows about Croc yet. Oh my
Toxic
god.
sludge or the croc. One of them's going to get you.
Croc-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah. Croc-a-doodle-doo, indeed.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. I love Gordon just like goes to stand in front of the alley, just like, I'm gonna stand there.
He knows. He knows his boo.
You guys mop up. I'm gonna stand here and talk to myself.
Red Claw, the guy.
No one can get a picture of him. Uh-huh.
That's what your misogyny gets you.
Nobody's safe with these savages.
Gordon would have got canceled for saying that.
Yeah, but they were all white guys.
Exactly. A lion?
I love how like Selina's able to go on a date and Maven's just like, I can use him for his money.
It reminds me of that Laurel discussion in like episode 2 of Arrow. She's like using Tommy. She's like, well, he is rich. We are a poor pro bono lawyer firm.
Oh my god, did you see that? I saw a meme the other day. It's Stephen Amell standing there with Melissa Benoist and the one who played her sister, and then they just both the Lance sisters saying he wouldn't. Yeah, he would.
Well, thank God one of them's a lesbian. So,
Yeah.
well, so was Sarah. Well, she was bi, allegedly. She might have just been straight for Oliver, honestly.
Hey, oh. No, didn't she sleep with Constantine too?
I mean, everybody sleeps with Constantine.
Constantine.
I hated that. I hated that so much. Oi, governor!
Oh my. Oh boy, Selena's pissed. She's not going to get that.
It's like, ooh.
She's not going to get that land.
She's like, yeah, you can give me some money.
Uh,
Oh, not multi-gun. Oh, jeez.
We need the money. Gimme.
He's flexing. That's what we call a rich flex, kids. That's how you know the guy's bad. He's got animal heads on the wall.
Bruce is trying to save that wildlife, if you know what I mean.
Definitely trying to get to the preserve. You know, now that this is one of my favorite Catwoman episodes, but I like when she gets turned into the tiger.
Yes. Yes, in the island of not Dr. Moreau, yes.
Exactly.
That is a good one. And remember, kids, like Catwoman, this original.
Superior puss.
Damn straight.
I love how this guy's just like, yeah, we're going to build a resort and we'll take care of those mountain lions no matter what. So did she change clothes? Because wasn't she wearing a more low-cut purple dress? Now she's not.
She's all business, babes. She's all business. You got to curse someone out. You got to cover the girls up so they know you mean business.
Oh, here we go. We're going to get the Red Claw reveal. It's a woman. Deal with her. And of course, yes, Red Claw voiced by our captain, Kate Mulgrew.
Yeah, like I said, Red Claw, and then she goes on to play Red from Orange is the New Black. I love it. I love that for her.
I mean, I rewatched this and I was like, I still wouldn't recognize her voice if I didn't know that was her.
That's called voice acting, Phil.
That's called good voice acting. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna set the whole tone for the whole series. It comes in to interrogate the mobsters. No, don't pull that.
Battering!
Don't pull it out unless you're gonna use it.
Swear to me!
Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
You think I've been hard on you before, Hale?
Hale.
Let me see the guy's feet dangling.
Feet swinging. God, look how polluted Gotham is.
Well, tracks. Hey, man, you can't. Hey.
We got Red Skies before Red Skies was a thing.
Hey, man, you can't create supervillain sludge without polluting the atmosphere.
A little bit of pollution.
A little. Gotta pollute the air, the water. Look at Red Claw, letting everyone know she earned her black belt.
Exactly. Oh, that's only American classification, though, right?
I think
they don't really do that other places.
Tell us the system.
Tell me this isn't like Elektra, though, bro.
I mean, yeah, red suits. I mean, dark hair. Surprised she isn't like Batman's former lover or something.
Oh, don't put that in the atmosphere.
Or no,
I would like it if they had a better tie to Catwoman, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh god, don't like do a pull Batman the Night and make her like one of Bruce Wayne's teachers or something.
Oh, I would puke.
Puke. That's a funny word.
Manure.
Nope. I love how she she saw the multi-gun guy, play the piano to open the thing, and of course, the minute she opens it, the safe just like pops open. Oh, they caught her. They caught her taking pictures. Hey, what's that? A cat at the end of our 9 lives.
Love it. Iconic. Campy as hell, but iconic. I am gonna skip the intros to the second episode though.
Okay.
It's the only time because it's a 2-parter. Ventilation systems are never that big.
Or that clean. Let's come to Gotham. They said, come to Gotham. Have a few laughs. I love like those her little cat
She's got catarangs. Oh my god, it's too much. It's too much.
Seriously, no wonder she's pulling so many jobs, man. She's gotta pay for all this stuff.
Exactly.
Grappling hooks and whips, these little cats.
She's like, eat your heart out, Batman. I got catarangs. Shot the door up.
I know. That piece of wood was real impressive, Hale. And we're back to the rooftops.
This really did set the tone for how epic this show is going to be. Like, such a good villain. I mean, needed a little more backstory. I thought she was going to be a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I would really love to ask them why they did it. Ever get back to Red Claw?
They were trying to make like a female antagonist for Catwoman, maybe? You've got me. Who's got you? Oh my, she getting off on danger? No. Keep the mask on, hun.
Oh, he's actually like struggling thinking with his big head and his little head. That's cute.
Whoa. I love watching this without the sound. I just hear Michelle Pfeiffer in my head, and I'm a woman. Be trifled with. Of course, she gets home and there's some perv watching on the rooftop.
Yeah, here in Gotham, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're bumping into each other in Gotham.
It's always a redhead.
Oh my.
To be continued. All right, I'm just gonna next episode. Oh, skip intro. Come on, where's the button? There we go. It hurts my soul, but we're running short on time here, kids.
That's right.
They just don't make animation like this anymore.
I
So
know.
pretty.
They cheap
So,
out.
there's a previously on right now if you're
Oh.
not watching along.
If you haven't, if this is your first episode of Batman.
I swear some people, this is their only Batman that they know, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, if it is your only, it could be worse.
Yes, so much worse. You could have had to live through the Brave and the Bold era. Ooh. The comics, I mean.
Oh.
Brave and the Bold is actually a pretty awesome Batman show that's so underrated. Maybe one day we'll get there, Phil.
We can, yes.
Whenever we do Aquaman, we can find an episode related, I'm sure.
Maybe for like one of our big anniversary episodes, we should like rank the well, of course, rank the animated shows.
Oh yeah, put that on the list.
I mean, after Batman the Animated Series, because that's
of course. Let's see
number
who comes in number 2, number 3. Yeah, obviously. And then we can rank the movies too.
No, true.
Him and his damn shadow walking. Ew, getting it from outside.
North, south, east, and west. Look up the south side, will you? I'll swing you around again.
I love how everybody's flabbergasted when he does it. Yeah, screw those guys. Look at this train. This train's ridiculous. This is like some Thomas the Tank type stuff.
Blasted feds. I'd enjoy Norman and transporting.
Plenty of people want biological warfare, you idiots. It's the 90s. Don't act like we weren't. You know what? Never mind.
And the rich want
You can Google it. Google is free.
Especially the rich.
Look at this. Look at this. Who do they think they are? The Rocket Twins? The Trigger Twins?
That rocket sled. Oh my god.
The Trigger Twins would have killed for that little rocket sled.
They would have killed for anything that kept Jean Paul Valley away from. Yeah. Or is it Jean Paul? Oh my god. There was a whole conversation in a Facebook thread. Noel was like, no, Phil, it's pronounced. And I was like, okay, Noel.
I mean, if he's French, then yes, it is Jean. But if he's American, then it is Jean.
I always thought he was a filthy American.
That's what I'm saying. So like it's like when people named Michelle is actually Michael in American. It's one of those things. Yeah, you should know this. You took French, right?
Yeah, that dirty language. Yeah. Yeah,
that dead language. Let's get it right. Oh, yeah. The bat glider. I always wanted one. I went hang gliding once. I'm like, you got a Batman shape one? They're like, no, but you'd be surprised how many people ask that.
Add it to the list. Rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher or a Batman shaped hang glider, yes. It's like, but you're a woman. Like, who puts a big tattoo out there? Clearly a red claw. Like, come on, lady. Be discreet.
See, it's my brand.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, I know all about. Oh no, you're gonna shoot the plague? Okay.
I mean, it is interesting that a supposed terrorist whose identity was so secret, no one had a picture of her. But meanwhile, she's putting that red claw on her shoulder for everyone to see.
She literally has a cold shoulder top on just to show off the tattoo.
Subtle. Showing the boys some shoulder.
That woke Batman, he's canceled.
I love how easily everyone's talking and fighting on top of a moving train.
With a helicopter above them, no less.
Now a helicopter.
You know how much wind a helicopter causes? Holy crap.
Oh, just the wind from the moving train.
Depending on how old the track is or new the track is, it's pretty steady though.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna lie.
But again,
I like being on the newer train tracks for sure.
The wind would be noisy and.
Oh yeah, of course. That's how Batman lost his voice. He's screaming over the train. It should have been a red phone.
That is so weird because it's like you could tell it's like the bat phone because he unlocks the drawer to pull it out, but then he seems surprised that it's Batman on the other line. It's like, dude, didn't you just like take that phone out of a locked drawer? I'm assuming that's the bat phone.
He's just so excited. It's his boo giving him a call.
Oh, Batman.
This broke my heart when he found out.
What about Selina?
Yeah. I feel like they should have carried that out a little longer.
Speaking of low-cut dresses, hello.
It's not that low cut. That is definitely on trend for the 90s too.
Yeah.
Impressive. Although that style cycles in and out.
It's just the
Bruce driving himself. It looks weird, man. It's not the Batmobile.
He's showing off. See, Lovey, I can drive myself.
I'm not an out-of-touch billionaire.
Well, plus, and they're setting up this scene. That wasn't the rear ending I was planning on tonight.
Hello! Talk about playing bumper cars. You can't kill Bruce Wayne too, dummy. You'll bring the heat of the Joker down on you.
And Gordon. They're trying to run him off the road, see? Oh man, did you see her put her hand on his shoulder and everything?
Yes, definitely.
Bruce hired these guys. Come on.
Oh, it's a stick shift.
Hey-oh.
Hit the NOS. We're going fast and we're going furiously.
Wasn't a stick shift until she got in the car. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Hang on. Brace yourself.
Oh, look at his face. She's like, this guy's crazy. He just killed those two guys.
I know. The car plunges into the river, but they'll be fine. Oh no, but see, it's animation. We had to show they crooks got out all right.
Boo. Especially since they use real bullets. That's weird.
I know. Yeah, but it's A-team bullets. They don't hit nothing.
Exactly. Stormtrooper bullets, even worse.
Yeah, they don't hit people. Yeah, they just strafe the ground. I just saved your life. You're not gonna invite me in. Man, he is grabby this episode.
It's the 90s. All men were pretty handsy back then.
Man, look, talk about a white woman. You see how light her skin was compared to his when she put her hand on his face?
You gotta remember, heroin chic and being pasty pill was totally in the
Oh, yeah,
late
it is
90s.
92. It is 92.
It was like we went from grunge to heroin chic, so it was real bad for white people.
1992. Oh, and by the time we get to the last season, man, she really gets white.
Oh, I had never understood that stylistic change, but
I know. I'm like,
Poison Ivy 2 and Harley, they all look weird. It was for toys, I guess.
yeah, I think
It always comes down to the toys with DC for some reason.
that had to have been it, though. Some of those designs where it's just like, yeah, it'll be easier if you tweak the design for us to make toys. A hair, sir.
I have.
That's right. Be a detective. Put two and two together.
Alfred just ruining a good thing. What a bastard.
Security. You're the one who let Vicky Vale in the Batcave.
Exactly.
I'm sitting there working. I'm like, oh, hey, babe. Yes, I did watch Batman Returns like right before Christmas. So.
Oh, it's part of your Christmas movie binge?
Yeah.
No. We binge Hawkeye now. I told you that's the new thing.
I was just sitting there wrapping presents or something. I was like, let me put something on. I was like, what Christmas movie? I know, Batman Returns. Speaking of Catwoman.
Not me watching freaking Hawkeye and Home Alone 2.
Uh-oh. Going after Maven.
Gave him the
You gave him the finger.
I can't see a thing without my glasses.
What's that dark? What is that dark blur? Yeah, let's walk towards the danger. And I love how she's just like, if he hasn't figured out who Selina is, Maven just fills in the blanks. She loves you. Just tell him Batman everything. That's so Maven.
Look at that Batmobile, baby! I love the toy sets of this Batmobile. This is like my favorite Batmobile, I think. That atrocity in the Batman with Rob Batpats.
Gross. This one and the one from the Burton movies. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, which totally is obviously where it got its inspiration from.
Oh yeah. Thank God when supervillains have their hideouts in like mountains and stuff, they do put in the ventilation systems.
I mean, you don't want to suffocate to death. You need some fresh air circulating.
I know. Well, I think this was a underground.
Especially when you're dealing with a plague.
Full true. Again, I think this was underground bunker. Probably some rich people built it.
Oh yeah. Well, this is a former military installation.
Oh yeah.
So, military is not really good at design.
Military intelligence. That's using your heads, boys. Red Claw. Haha, I got you now. I look at her being all rogue with that white streak in her.
They kind of gave her a little bit of a Morbius face. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, she's supposed to be European.
Eastern European.
It's not a purse, it's European. Here, we're going to set off the plague right under you. And just so you know, I mean business. Use this acid to take its time.
Idiot! You should have used sharks with laser beams on their head.
Freaking shark with freaking laser beam.
Should have dangled them over a pit of lava. Come on, be creative.
How about no?
Oh man, we still have to do the second one of this.
Well, there's two of them.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we have to get to that second one first. Hell. Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
She uses her claws and he just...
And he still arrests her. What an a-hole. All cops are bastards, kids. Even duly deputized ones. He's holding her hand and everything, bro. Like, this guy is an a-hole.
I know. And meanwhile, she wouldn't even leave him, man. I mean, you literally can't let her go this time. She helped you stop terrorists. Come on.
Well, that's why she got good behavior in Arkham.
True. Man, look at him peeing all over the place.
Can't control his hose.
Whoa! Look, something else on Lil Hellfire's shopping list. A crate full of grenades.
I mean, I have a few grenades.
Live ones?
I hope I never have to find out.
Oh, it is Florida.
Exactly.
It's Florida, kids. They sell them by the side of the road.
Oh, God. Yeah, our fireworks are ridiculous.
Yeah, ours...
Like, they give people like a week after each holiday. Is so effing annoying.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like 4th of July, it's pretty bad here anymore. Because
I mean, it's 4th of July, it's Memorial Day, it's freaking Labor Day, it's Christmas, it's Thanksgiving, it's New Year. I'm like, enough!
They know their crowd here because it's like they'll set up in like the Walmart parking lot.
Yep, big old tent.
Although we do have a Phantom Fireworks store now set up in the
Toys R Us.
Yep.
Circuit City.
Toys R Us. Yep.
That's where one of our Spirit of Halloween sets up every year since it's been closed. He said, "Give yourselves up, idiots." He's like, "My boo don't lie to me." Ooh.
Ooh. Cat fight.
Cat fight, Jerry. Puma, Jerry. Puma. It'll make sense in a second, kids.
Yes.
That's what you get for kicking a cat when it's down. Hey-oh.
Eat
her!
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
That's why you should be nice to animals, kids. Because they'll save your life, because they are.
He's like, bitch, I'm gonna meet you at home.
Animal.
Oh my.
He's like, I don't know where you think you're going.
Toodaloo.
He's like, thanks, boo. You could have let that go, Bruce, for real. This pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie.
At least give her a head start to get,
Getting a Bloodhaven or something.
something. Hop on her bike, put in some Nirvana, and yeah, get the Bloodhaven. Yeah. Even the cat's like, come on, bro. Puts the cuffs on. It would be funny if she would have been like, ooh, kinky.
Wow. If
Yeah,
they made it, like if this happened on the Harley Quinn show, totally. Okay, let me stop. No, pause it. No, this. I literally remember watching this very first episode of Batman. It came on at like 8 p.m. at night. So, and then they replayed it like that next
Saturday morning.
Monday. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I got to watch. They put it on our Fox Kids. This is like the launch of Fox Kids. Now to think about it.
Oh,
so it was like right after school. It was like 4:30. So it was right before the news.
Okay.
The 5 o'clock news is when mine came on.
So I think when they started it, they were they did the Sunday night thing. Then I think they did some on Saturday morning, and then they moved it to like weekdays. Yeah.
Yeah. They after they backlit the rest of the season, that's when they decided to put it in the afternoon. It was originally supposed to be a Saturday morning cartoon, but it was way too high quality for that. So they were like, yeah, we should get a daily dose. And like I said, it led right into the news, like because like adults were watching this, not just their kids.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's like really that's what really surprised everybody, and it's really why it just became like such a classic. Honestly, it was like, oh, it was like that happy middle ground. Like it wasn't too childish. And it wasn't childish at all, actually. And they were actually pulling like plot lines and stuff from the comics and stuff. So,
that's basically the.
But a 2-parter, yeah, that's how you hook your audience. You get a 2-parter for your premiere. You got to come back the next day or next week, right? And like I said, they had previewed it. They used to preview the Saturday morning like lineup on Sunday nights.
Mm-hmm. That's your formula for success, man. You got to hook the adults and the kids.
Yeah, I think that's why no recent Spider-Man has really been that like successful outside of like Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which are for little kids. But the merch for that damn show is so damn adorable. I get it every freaking time.
Yeah, but yeah, some of the last
because they have Miles and Gwen. I don't know if you guys know about Spidey and His Amazing Friends. It's cute. They're like little chibi drawings and stuff. It's cute. I don't think I've ever seen one episode of the show, but I have like a lot of the merch.
Yeah, I've seen the commercials and like even like I told you the series before that we actually watched. It's like Peter, Miles, and Gwen were like all in school together. So yeah, they have been pushing all three of them in the last couple series.
But yeah, like anything outside of like 1992 Spider-Man and like the MTV one, I don't like them. I just don't. I don't know what it is, and a lot of it is because the more recent stuff started to follow the MCU formula. It's like,
yeah,
ooh.
And again, it's always him in high school anymore. It's like, really?
It wouldn't be so bad, but like people, that's not how high school kids are anymore.
It's like, and it's like every time now they do it, they go back to high school every time.
I just want him. Can we just get like? I just want them to reference Pete and MJ being married. That's it. Just reference it. Just try it. See if it becomes successful. Just put it out there. Do a webtoon for all I care.
And I mean, you could pulse in some adults if you deal with like marriage stuff, and it's like kids are gonna come for
paying the mortgage and Aunt May's boarding house and getting her cancer care or whatever we're going to do with Aunt May.
Christy.
Oh, if you want a teen, Christy's right there. Ooh, and then she runs into Miles.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, I mean, we're really going to shake things up. I'm just saying, call me Marvel. Call me Kevin.
Miles,
ideas.
Miles dating Christy. We're keeping it in the family. Those Watsons attracting the spiders.
I'm just saying. Anywho, yeah, solid episode. I love Batman. I don't think there's a bad episode of Batman the Animated Series till we get to Red Skies. There, I said it. They lost me. I'm not gonna lie. Like Nightwing with the mullet, I was like, no, absolutely not.
I don't
and then
know.
they de-aged like Harley and Play. It was weird, man.
I don't know.
It was weird.
Penguin in my basement. I don't know. I mean, Batman in my basement. I don't know.
Still better than anything they put out after the rebrand. I'm just listen. It took me forever to actually finish the show after they did that. I like we come back and I'm like, what the hell is this? What is this? I was so upset. My mom's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know what they did to Batman the Animated Series.
Because it actually took him like at least a couple episodes to say, hey, why did Dick Grayson leave?
Because he's Nightwing. Like, who's this other little punk twerp? Another reason why I absolutely hate Tim. At first. Like, we just skipped over Jason. That's fine.
Well, I think I read somewhere they're like, they didn't want to have to deal with the, explaining to kids, oh yeah, the Joker beat him to death with a crowbar and then blew him up.
I feel like if any Batman show was going to do it, it would have been that one. But shout out to Young Justice and Titans, by the way.
I mean, it just took them
doing something.
I mean, it took them time, even though it was Tim. But it's like, remember by the time we got to the Batman Beyond movie,
Yeah. They're like, screw it, they can handle it.
Oh my god,
that's even more dark and bleak. Honestly, that should be canon. Honestly.
Oh man, what Joker just goes? Such secrets you share with me, Bruce.
He's like, well, that doesn't surprise me. I think I already knew that. But yeah. Anyway, we've run a little long. Sorry, kids. But yeah, no. I think it was totally worth it. If you've never seen Batman the Animated Series, you can literally watch from the beginning on the order that HBO Max has. It is the it is not the production order, it is the air date order, which I think is fine.
Yeah. But yeah, extra Catwoman for you. That's not a bad thing.
Me wow. I give it a me wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You can get the whole Batman the Animated Series on Blu-ray for $55.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on Amazon right now. Yeah.
Oh, well. Good luck ever getting it. Amazon Prime is not priming anymore. So.
I know. Well, there's one set that's unavailable, but no, yeah, there looks like there's a one. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Oh, cool. I mean, I prefer getting it from Walmart.
That's where I got the Blu-ray
or Target.
I don't
trust DVDs from Amazon. So, like, don't get your DVDs. Don't get any of your physical media from Amazon because it's sketchy if you're actually gonna get the right region and stuff. Like,
oh yeah,
it's yeah. So I like to go to the actual store and get them.
109 action-packed episodes.
That's a lot.
Oh. The set I'm looking at also includes 2 bonus discs of animated films Batman Mask of the Phantasm and Batman and Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, almost all of them come with that. I know my DVD actually came with it.
Okay. I was going to say, my DVDs did not. I mean, I have.
Mine are more. I watched my VHS forever, and then I went and got the DVDs because I'm just not big on Blu-ray. I think Blu-ray is such a scam. But
oh, I had Mask of the Phantasm on VHS for so long.
Yeah, I have that on VHS as well. So
I think I wore it out. That's why I had to get the.
Such a good movie.
Oh, I told you. I think that might be my favorite Batman movie. Period.
It's up there.
Oh yeah.
I still love Batman Begins. I'm not gonna poo on Christopher Nolan. I think Batman Begins. I mean, it gets us to where we are in the DCEU, but at the time, it was absolutely revolutionary and epic, and I appreciate it. If they could have gotten their timing together and worked with that Brandon Routh Superman, our landscape would be vastly different.
Mm-hmm.
And we wouldn't have a Justice League that freaking sucks.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't have Ezra Miller either. So I guess maybe I do blame Nolan. Anywho, on that note, give the kids their homework.
On that note, Lilith's Egg McMuffin's on the way. So,
I've already eaten it.
okay.
Ew.
Ew. Damn, kids. All right, pulling up schedule here, and yeah, I believe Man Bat is next. Yes.
So yeah, you can just watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Leathery Wings.
On Leather Wings, and the comic we'll be reading is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight Annual number 5, another year one. So
2023 is the year of year ones and one bad days. So get into it, kids.
and then in 2 weeks, we'll be doing 2 comics in the Poison Ivy first appearance on Batman the Animated Series. But yeah, the comics will be Batman Shadow of the Bat Annual 3 and Batman Poison Ivy number 1. So
And then after that, what are you and Justin up to?
yes, at the end of the month, yes, we'll be covering Batman Shadow of the Bat 19 and 20. Tallyman.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's a good one.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to review it, so like again, thank you, Justin, for doing the Lord's work. But no, it is a pretty decent story. So
Yes. Oh, the first week of February, we'll also be doing an animated series episode. I might try to find a comic to add to that. But yes, we'll be doing Vendetta, the first Killer Croc episode.
ooh, I mean, we could review that terrible series again, The Black Label.
I'll find something.
He's an alien.
I'll find something. We're going to do a bunch of Croc in February. So.
What a load of crock.
Oh my God, what do you call Croc on a farm?
Crock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh no, that's a good one. But no, I was going to say Country Croc.
Oh, ooh. Can't believe it's not butter. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Churning that butter.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
All right. I have another show to do. All right.
We have a whole nother show to do. We gotta get out of here, kid.
Save this dick jokes and sexual innuendos for the next show, though. All right.
I never run out.
I could do this all day. All right. Kids, so yeah, send us your thoughts on all the upcoming stuff, or send us, your thoughts on the Catwoman stuff. We'll read it. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow We Are the Night,
the Batman Podcast,
on Facebook, on Twitter. Follow Capes Lunatics Sidekicks on Instagram. Follow the Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network on Hive. The YouTube channel. This episode and every episode we do gets a video. So, and again, we're so close, 267. So come on, we need at least 2 more of you to smash that subscribe button.
or 102. Whatever you want.
Or 202.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what Lilith wants. Get us to 269, then 369, then 469. Oh, okay.
To 269 and beyond.
All right. So Lilith's first goal was 669.
Of course.
And then get her to 699. All right. So yes, subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Patreon, of course. Help us pay for this mess. Bless this mess. So yes, $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Chichester chats.
For quality. Superhero movie brackets are over, but you can watch the whole thing now. So much good quality coming up in 2023, and more one and dones. Like January.
For this month, we're playing This, That, or the Third. Get to know Phil and Lil. So if you have any questions, please do send them in. We may or may not answer, depending on the question.
So sending questions, help me plumb the depths of the history of Lilith Hellfire. And of course, while you're doing that, while you're watching, sip your tea out of a Capes and Lunatics or Capes and Lunatics sidekick.
Or store your candy.
She's got the rattler.
So your godchildren don't raid your candy stash.
Oh my. All right. Her edibles. All right, kids. So find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Lilith, if anyone wants to request a whipping, where can they get a hold of you?
Wait a minute.
I meant that
First, send money to the Cash App. Then, come find me on TikTok
you would like a
at
personalized video.
LilithHellFire69. I may or may not be making content, but you damn sure know I'm making thirst trap comments. So, that's at LilithHellFire69 on TikTok.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Here you go, Justin.
Is that a sentient tongue? You know how duck penises work, right?
But do they have knees?
That's right. Trapped in a world. You're welcome. No,
Probably really fucker.
Somebody was trying to sneak it in. Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
That's for later.
Hey, oh.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
I don't need to know what you're doing down there in Florida. Hey.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Again, thank you for joining us. We are the Nike Batman Podcast, the Southern Hemisphere's favorite Batman podcast.
Oh, drop bears love us.
All those drop bear wranglers. I think even Reagan's props for the animated Batman series. Yeah, look at that, kids.
Although, if we're being honest, Superman animated series is. Bleh.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even make it through that whole thing.
Sorry, Tim Daly.
All right, kids. Remember, come back next time. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the
night. The Batman Podcast.
Remember, when a problem comes along, you must
whip it. Whip it good.
and show your tattoos. Good night.
Puma Jerry.